Everything in life happens for a reason. Um, what is going on right now between Hamas and Israel, um, has revealed something. It has opened our eyes to see actually where the United Nations stands. You know, um, and for me, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing like United Nation, right? The United Nation is the U.S. So whatever the U.S. support or back, the United Nations will support it because, like I said, there is nothing like the United Nations. And even if they are united, they are only united for the West and not for the whole, not for the world or the global stage. That is not what they are. They are not united for other people. They are just united for the white guy. And so if you are expecting them to do something different, right, then life has opened has opened your eyes to see right now that actually United Nations is not united in any way. A United Nations is one of those organizations that was set up to actually exploit Africa, right? Look at what is going on in Congo right now. What is the United Nations doing about it? Also, they've done everything to make sure they suppress it. So your, mainstream media houses are not carrying it. Nobody's talking about it. People are being killed every day in Congo, and nobody is talking about it. The mainstream media is saying nothing about it. You know why? Because those who control the mainstream media are the ones involved in this thing. They are the ones involved in it. So, United Nations, there is no United Nations actually. It's just an organization that has been set up to exploit Africans, right? When you talk about such organization and people expect so much from them, there's no way they can deliver because in the first place, they were not set up to provide anything for you. They were set up to exploit and take from you. You look at organizations like the World Bank, right, the IMF, all these things, the World Health Organization, all these guys have been, right, they've been set up to exploit. Not actually, they are not supposed to work for you because they've not been designed to work for you. Rather, they've been designed to work against you. And the earlier we realize these truths, the better for us as Africans. Because if we think that these people are here to work for us, then we are in for big trouble. They are not here for us. The World Bank is not here for you. It's here. The World Bank is not here for you. The World Bank is here against you because it has been designed and set up to work against you. The World Health Organization has been designed and set up to work against you. The International Monetary Fund has been set up to work against you. United Nations has been set up to work against you. So there's nothing like United Nations. Until we realize this truth and begin to tell ourselves this truth, Africa is not going to get out of where we are right now. Because when we walk blindly without knowing what is actually happening, there is no way you can get out of your situation because in the first place, you don't even know what is behind your situation. A lot of these NGOs that we have in Africa claiming to be helping Africa or claiming to be helping or to bring about development in Africa are actually not here to help Africa. They are here, they've been set up, that is why they are here. Congo is there, nobody is talking about it. And to even make it worse, Africans are not talking about it. We're just quiet, and sometimes you want to ask, who did this to us? Why? When the Hamas-Israel war started, a lot of people were talking about it. Africans were talking about it. They were against it. Because it is not right. What is wrong, whether it happens to a white man or a black man or whatever color you are. What is wrong is wrong. Taking over somebody's land is wrong. So we spoke about it. Everybody, we were all against it because we knew that what Israel was doing is wrong. Right now, it's happening in Congo. Our people, Africans, are being killed in their thousands daily. And almost all of us, nobody is really talking about it. But somehow, I understand why people are not talking about it. People are not educated enough to even know what is going on. And that is why, for me, I feel the only way we can get out of here as Africans is to begin to educate ourselves. We must take it upon ourselves to educate ourselves, to know what is going on. Because until you know that your situation truly exists and who is behind your situation, you can't really do anything about it. You can't do anything about it. You don't even know that the situation exists. You don't know who is behind it. You don't know who is orchestrating what is happening. How can you do something about it? Because I also believe that the people who can save Africa are Africans themselves. Nobody is going to do it for us. If they were going to do it for us, they would have done it since. But you know what? Your underdevelopment is their development. So they want you to stay underdeveloped so that they will keep exploiting you. They want you to stay, without knowing what is going on, so that they will keep exploiting you, so that they will keep exploiting us as a people, as a continent. I can tell you this: Africans deserve better. But also, you want to not take responsibility, because one of the ways we can do this is to take responsibility. You want to start asking, with what is going on in Congo, right? Who is responsible for it? Because we have leaders in Congo. Why are they allowing these things to happen? Why are they allowing? This thing has been there for a long time. Congo issue is not today, right? People have been killed. This is not the first time. Why are the leaders doing almost absolutely nothing? Why? Because these leaders in Africa they are puppets. The leaders in Africa, especially the politician in Africa, is the problem of Africa. These guys have sold us out for fame and wealth. Their greed has allowed them to sell us out. And so, whether you are being exploited, whether you are being killed as an African, it doesn't mean anything to them. Because what they are after is what they are going to gain. What their family members, their cronies, their friends are going to gain. Those are the things they are concerned about. They don't care about you. And so one of the things we must do as Africans is that we must rise up against such leaders. People who do not care about our well-being. Because if you keep electing and allowing people who do not care about your well-being, you will keep having the same situation. That will always be your reality. Why? Because the same people will always produce the same results. Our leaders in Africa, especially politicians, have failed us. And even in religious houses, our religious leaders have failed us. I can say that. They have failed us. So right now, salvation is with the people in Africa, or the African people. We are the ones who can bring about the kind of change we want to see. We are the ones who can bring about the kind of change we want to see. And until we educate ourselves and know what is going on, and begin to question certain characters in our communities, and begin to challenge them and demand for accountability and transparency, nothing is going to change. Like I said, and I will say it again, I believe that salvation lies with the African people, not with their politicians. Their politicians have already sold them out. Their politicians are not loyal to the people. They don't care about the people. They only care about their immediate families, their friends, their cronies. Those are the people they care about. And I encourage everyone, if you're listening to me, I encourage you to do something about Africa. Let's begin to work for Africa. This is the only continent we have. This is the only place you are recognized as a